pros. Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching from. Now, that's kind of a semi-famous tagline because we were featured on ITV Anglia News earlier this week, and they showed that bit. They took some footage from YouTube. It was a wonderful article, feature on Primetime News, local news, if you saw it. I know I had many shares online for it. Thank you very much if you did that. If you didn't see it, we'll try and get it downloaded to show you on the Woolpatch show for June. Hello, welcome to Selly Telly. If you're watching live, welcome along. If you're chatting live in the comments here, welcome. Let's see who's in so far. Sue, you are indeed first. Well, you were. top of the list. Good to see you. Hey, Jan, lovely. She's in. Jimbo, hello. Lou, good to see you, Lou. Wonderful. And Dinky Crafts, Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer. Hello, Stuart and Fish, she says. Teresa, good to see you. And Emmy, hello. This is Selly Telly. This is just about selling. And as you've seen all the stuff on Instagram or on email, it is about felted tweed. But you don't have to spend money tonight. You could just hang out with us all, look at the yarn and go, ooh, and join in the chat. You may be watching live, but you don't comment. No problems at all. I hope you enjoy the show. And what we'll do is we'll just explain more about it, because this also works if you're watching on catch up, because you could be watching next week, say in the first week of June, and you might see something. Well, you could always then drop me an email and see if it's still around, because it may not have sold. But anyway, if you're new to Selly Telly, let me explain. We'll start selling about 8:15. Basically, we have a product to sell, and in previous Selly Tellys, there might be different products. But tonight is all about the felted tweed. And let me show you it here. That's the felted tweed knitted up. This is the good old classic ball of felted tweed. It is a wonderful DK stroke light DK. And this is what we're selling today. Many of you know it very well. It is a beautiful yarn. Let's come back to this one here. And it has a huge yardage. I've always loved it in the shop. It's a wonderful yarn. It's alpaca, viscose and merino. It's beautiful, and it's the merino has been slightly felted and then the tweed added to it, but it's the yardage that's always promoted this yarn, having 175 meters for a 50-gram ball is very, very impressive. Usually for a 50-gram ball, for a classic DK, you'd have 100, maybe to 120 meters for a superwash merino. So to get 175 really is good, and therefore value for money. And I've always loved felted tweed. I've had it in the shop for about, I'd say, the last 8 or 9 years. And I've loved it. But sadly, since COVID, Rowan have pushed the prices up and up and up for felted tweed. So it has been a slow burner over the last 2 years. A lot of the stock has sat on the shelf. And I didn't go right up to full recommended retail price. The full recommended retail price, if you go to rowan.com now, you'll see it is £10.50, because they sell direct to the consumer too on their website, but they sell, rightly so, at their recommended retail price, £10.50. Not many online giants stick to that ever. Certainly, since it went up over to the £10 mark, many of the online giants perhaps keep it around £9 or £8 a ball, which then, as you can imagine, makes it difficult for us independent shops. I've only just recently put it up to the £10, and it kind of, for many, it just stopped being a favourable yarn for them. But as you know, many of you know, when I went to Germany to H&H Cologne this year, I saw a brand new DK yarn from the West Yorkshire Spinners. And many of you may not know this, but it's called Morris, and it's still under tight wraps, but it's being released this autumn and winter. And I want it. It's phenomenal. It's nice to be current as well, have a new yarn. So that does mean I need space in my shop. So that is the reason for getting rid of Rowan. Mainly, I have my whole Kallax, that good old IKEA Kallax in my shop, and one column has been designated for Rowan Felted Tweed. And I stocked a lot of colours, but since those prices went up since COVID from $7.95 a ball, then it went to $9.45, and now it's $10.50, it doesn't go out of the shop as quick. And therefore, it made sense for that to go to make space for the brand new West Yorkshire Spinners in the autumn. So that's why we're doing Selly Telly, direct to you, as a nice way to give you a treat, the YouTube viewer and the channel member. And I can see many channel members here, the W's by the name. And that's important because the channel members get a special price. And as I've said on the promo, it's £7 a ball for a YouTube viewer. That's just over 30% off. My maths are right. Sue will get me right there. The exact percentage. But if you're a channel member, you get it for £6 a ball. And as well, if you're a knitter natterer and you come to Knit and Natter, you can have the £6 a ball price. But either way, £7 a ball for a £10.50 recommended retail price yarn is phenomenal. And I want you to have that deal. And we've got loads of colours because I've literally just taken it off the shelf. Some are still in their bags because I've got more than 10. Okay, and that's how they come. For example, let's do this one. So you can see it's not even been on the shelf. So we've got that to show you. And lots of different amounts. We've got many times over 10, and then we've got some odds, and then we've got some single balls. So jumper quantity, easily. 10 balls does a jumper. This lovely pattern at the back there is a Rowan pattern, the Alderman. We've had this as a shop sample for about 3 or 4 years now. That took 8 balls. Then we've got a lovely slip over, a classic old school slip over with cable. How many balls do you think this took? Come on, type it into the chat. Fizz says 7. Oh, yes, and if you don't already know, I forgot to push this button. My name is Stuart from the Wool Patch. And then in the chat there, and also in my ear, I have producer Fizz. And on a Selly Telly show, Fizz is the one that takes down all your amounts, which we'll go through. We'll do a little test in a minute. And she's vital, but she'll also help me make sure I sell the right one. But Fizz says 7. Remember, everyone, 175 meters to a ball. Look at that. And let's show you the tag so you can get a better look at this, because you might be watching this at home on catch up. There we go. 175 meters or 191 yards. Rowan never really say it's a DK. They would perhaps say a light DK. 3 3/4 mil to 4. We've knitted many a double knit on this, and it's wonderful. And there you go. And then washing instructions and makeup for those who want to know more. There's your alpaca. So you've got your wool, alpaca, and viscose. There. Oh, go the right way, Stuart. 50% wool, 25% alpaca, 25% viscose. It has been a beautiful one. But Fizz says 7. Oh, let's go back. Go back to the right button. Fizz says 7. What are you lot saying? Sue says 6. Anne says 8. Lou says 3. Oh, hey, Ferd's mum. 7 for the vest. Dinky Craft says 5. James says 5. James and Dinky, anyone else? 5 balls. It is amazing. For all that cable, and it's just 5 balls as well. So you do have some of the 5 left over. But that just to give you an example. So if you're thinking how much you want to buy, then you kind of know that if you just do a basic slip over, like this one I'm now about to show you, if you're a regular to my show, the Woolpatch Show every month, you'll know I have these show starters. Well, this was a show starter. We had back 3 years ago a simple V-neck slip over in felted tweed, that lovely ginger colour. Irene knitted this for me, and that took for me 5 balls. Well, you can see how tall I am there. Let's just play that again. And can I pause that? I can't pause that. But you can see I'm tall, so I like mine long. So it comes down to my flash my belly button there. Comes down to my belt. That was 5 balls too. So you can get a feel of what you want. If you're thinking, right, my budget allows a slip over, well, you can have 5 balls. If you want a jumper, you know 8 or 9 balls is going to get you that, and that's with 3 different colours there. But you might also be into the mercery stuff, all her lovely crochet. So you could be watching because you do lots of colour work. Well, then you can buy single balls. So let's go on to an example. Ready, Fizz? Let's give you an idea of how it works. Okay, we will show an item. So let's get rid of my ticker, and we will show an item, and we're going to show Barbara, for example. Okay, let's go to this one, and let's go to this one here. Let me show you Barbara. We would show you Barbara, and let's go to this one. You can see it there. I've packed these just to make it easier because the balls will go everywhere. I've just packed them into 5s or 10s and then odds. So you can see the colour. This camera is actually a very good representation of the colour. Obviously, all your monitors may be slightly different, but we're going to go with the actual name and the number. Many of you Felted Tweed fans will know the names probably off by heart. So this is Barbara. Now, if you liked Barbara, there are 7 balls there of all the same dye lot. You don't have to have it in packs of 5. You could choose 3. You could choose 4. It is completely up to you. Remember, it's £6 a ball or £7 a ball. Simple as that. If you're a channel member, it's £6. Also, if you want to quickly join and become a channel member, you can do that too. And get your £6 a ball price. You can do that. But this is Barbara. The link is in the chat, is it? Oh, Fizz, of course it's already there. So if you wanted to join, the link is in the chat. You could quickly join up. And I don't know how quick, if you refresh it, if the W would show against your name or not straight away. But if not, you could just let us know that you've joined. So this is Barbara. You would then, and this is where Fizz is going to do the example, you would write in the chat, Barbara times 3. Or let's see how many Fizz actually wants. Oh, she does want 3. Now, no one else has written Barbara times 3 yet. So Fizz is definitely getting 3. Now, if loads of people start writing, then the counter will go down. So if we show the counter right above me, Fizz will have it set up already for the amount of balls that are available. So it will say Barbara 7 balls. And then you'll see the counter go down as more people choose Barbara. So we know Fizz is already having 3. So we've got 4 left. Oh, and more, and more. But if another person suddenly comes in and wants 4, and Fizz writes, or let's do another Fizz suddenly comes in and wants Barbara times 4, then it's all gone. What that then means is those 2 people in the chat will have claimed this yarn. So there it is, it's all gone. So no more Barbara. And you've claimed it. Now, if 4 or 5 people, this is where it gets quite fun, because you might see a colour that lots of people like, then it's a bun fight in the chat. You write it in and you come up. Now, say 4 people all do go for Barbara. The only way we work out who gets first dibs is from what appears on Fizz's YouTube chat. Now, the wonders of YouTube does pretty much mean it's the same wherever we are, but there is a bit of latency and some may pop up quicker than others. So to keep it fair, it's based on who comes up first on Fizz's screen in California. Yeah, that's how it works. The wonders of technology. My producer Fizz is on the other side of the world in somewhere very warm. Though saying that, it's beautiful here today. Okay, so that's the example, and that's where it's kind of fun because you're like, oh, I want that. Do I want that? Oh, but the counter's going down. People are buying it, and it's a bit of a giggle. Then Fizz does her magic whilst I'm talking and showing. She puts it onto a spreadsheet. That spreadsheet comes to me, and I email you on Monday or Tuesday. And I send you the invoice. Now, obviously, this is all down to goodwill because people can watch and bid, and I send an invoice out, and yes, they may not pay. I don't ever get bitter or upset. It just goes then onto the shelf. So if it doesn't get paid by Thursday next week, it'll go back onto the shelf or into my shop, and then my customers will get that special price deal. Okay? So far, Fizz, I don't think we've had any people when we've done a Selly Telly not pay an invoice, you know. Good job, she says, absolutely. Okay, now, if you do change your mind on Monday or Tuesday, once you get the invoice, you, of course, can just say, Stuart, I got a bit carried away. My budget doesn't allow for 20 balls of felted tweed. Can I just have this, this, and this of my invoice and not these last 3? Of course you can. Okay? There is no pressure whatsoever. So if you do change your mind, you just say on the email. We just chitter-chatter between each other. And then the email will have a PayPal link, and then you just transfer your money over via PayPal. And once I've got it at that special price, I then send it out. Shipping. How are we going to do shipping? Well, it's a flat rate. If you're in the UK, it's a flat rate of a small parcel, which I think has gone up to like £5.30 or £5.40 or something. But we'll just do it as a £5. And I think we can do it. Fizz, I think you can call it up and show the postage at any point. So if you forget, don't worry, it's always there. International, because I've got some friends down the road who have a cool international system for sending. I know, means I don't have to go to the post office. So it's not $20. It's cheaper. It's a little bit cheaper. It's $18 now. So that might help. I know many of you in America, we do ship to America, and it all has worked so far. If you are in America, there we go, Rob is. Hey, Rob, good to see you here. Rob is saying, I'm frantically checking my Ravelry favourites for jumpers in it with this. Great. Rob is in America, and he has bought from us several times, and it has got to you okay. I don't think we've ever had an issue with parcels going wrong. Any questions? Producer Fizz is stunning at answering them. She's in the chat, by all means, drop a question. It's all a bit fun. And if you get confused and muddled, don't worry, just write it in the chat. Fizz will sort it. She's marvellous like that. Oh, hey, Tandy. Fizz needs buttons from a distance. I know. I actually think she's got buttons for some of these things, but I think I might at some point offload all my buttons to her. I think it'll be easier. But I do look at the wonders of what Fizz does. Let's go to this one. Look, I have this is my schedule. We always have a schedule, but I don't think I've ever shown you. Let's go close. There we go. There. Look, this is how marvellously produced our producer Fizz is. So you're in safe hands. So there we are. Just gone 8:15. So are you ready? Let's just have a quick look through. Oh, Angela. Oh, hello, Angela. Good to see you. We're just testing there. 6. You're testing to see if it works. Hey, Emmy. Good to see you. Oh, yes. Nice message about that. If you've already registered for a previous Selly Telly, you don't have to do it again. Because all the registering does, and I've got a little button here which will come down. All the registering does is it links your YouTube username to an email. So we know who you are because we've got no other way of contacting you. And I can see we've got quite a few people in the chat new too. Oh, hey, Michelle. Good to have you. Is it hot? Because we've got it about 20 degrees here. What's that in Fahrenheit, Fizz? Is that about 60, 70, 60 odd? So what is it like in Texas? Are you sweating? Is it humid? Good to have you here. Lynn. Hey, Lynn. Lovely. Nice to have your company. And of course you there, Rob, too. I love the avocado. I know. Sadly, I've got no avocado here. It is so popular, that one always does sell. It's funny, isn't it? Some colours just go. Absolutely just go. Who else have we got? Oh, it will be the same all over. If you brought a lot to New Zealand, then wait till I do on your invoice. I can give you a better estimate. But my friends who've got this international thing, it is really. I've not, because when I posted to James. Kiwi James for his a wool weekend that he had recently, I sent a parcel off and I still think it was only about 20 quid. So yes, go for it. Oh, we've got lots of people. Christine, good to have you here. Registering an email so Fizz can then link Christine and an email. So if Christine happens to purchase, we can send an email to Christine on Monday and Tuesday. So I have sent before Kiwi James, who is in Greytown, and it's got to him absolutely fine. And I don't think it was silly money. Obviously, it's a bit more than £5, but if you're prepared to pay a tenner. Angela, you just fill the link in the chat. It's pinned to the chat. So scroll your chat, or you might not even have to scroll it. It should just appear at the top. Have I got it here? It should say registration. So go to the top of the chat, click on that. It might open up in another window. Depends how you're watching. Whether you're on mobile, it might be a bit awkward on mobile. But if in doubt, Angela, if you can't register, we'll just take a note and then you can email me and we'll link your email. So don't panic. We'll want you, if you want a bargain, we'll make you get a bargain no matter what. So we won't let registration get into the way. Hey, Bob, how's you? Okay, everyone. I think that's it. Let's get selling, shall we? Okay. So we're going to start with big numbers and we'll go down. Never feel pressured to buy as well. Okay, don't, because I know what some of you like. You might be like, oh no, Stuart hasn't sold anything so far. Please don't worry, because whatever doesn't sell here goes into the shop for my walking customers, because they haven't had this yet. It is literally you. YouTubers and our channel members always get first dibs. It's just the way it is. You know, like some people send newsletters out and then the newsletter people get first dibs. It's always here centrally. So please don't worry if it doesn't bite. It's not awkward. It's not awkward at all. It just goes into the box, back into the big old box to go back, and then our lovely shop customers will get the chance to purchase. Okay, so here we go. Right, Fizz, you ready? I think so. First one. So let's go to this main screen, and it's not Barber, is it? That was our test. So we've got Tango. Now, this was one of the new colours. This, you can't get any more current than this. This was, oh, it's gone already. Okay, no point showing you. It was, for those who wanted to know, Tango was a brand new colour for this year for Felted Tweed. It was only released for autumn and winter. And it's a K facet colour. Oh, can you see that there? But there we go. 10 balls gone. Okay. So Sue. Thank you, Sue. Right, Pacific is another new colour for this year, so it's that current. Pacific is another Felted Tweed colour from K Facet, and it's a beautiful blue. Let's zoom out. There are 10 balls, it's fresh in its pack, but let's get a ball out so you can see it. Oh, that's gone as well. But if you are wanting Pacific and you want to buy it somewhere else because you've never seen these new colours from Felted Tweed, you get to see it. It is a beautiful blue. There we go. Thank you, Teresa. That's Pacific gone. Pacific. And then the other new for 2025 was Shadow, another grey. They've actually got quite a few greys in the Felted Tweed collection, but this was a kind of a missing grey, like an elephant grey. So let's take off Pacific and put on Shadow. 224, 10 balls, all of the same dye lot. There's the grey. I would say it's a little bit darker in real life. Yeah, it is pretty. If you want a grey, a neutral, most of their greys. So this is the other grey they've got. 191. What colour was 191? I want to call that granite. Let's just double check. Yeah, this is the classic granite. So when you put granite next to Shadow, can you see? That's a great example. So Shadow is on the darker side, but that's Shadow. 10 balls of that available. Let's pop that back in. All of the same dye lot. Remember as well, you might be watching on catch up. If you're watching on catch up and you don't see anything happen in the chat, by all means send an email and just go, oh, are those shadows still around at all by any chance? Colour, whatever it was. We'll obviously say no because Fizz has just said they've all gone. But I might say, oh yes, I've got 4 left. What would you like? So we're very adaptable at that. So they are all the current brand new colours that Rowan released for this year that, as you can see, clearly didn't sell at all. Now we're going to go to all the other classic colours and go through. They vary in amounts. There could be 10, there could be 15, there could be 8s and 7s. They could also be different dye lots. So keep an eye on the tab below and I will try and explain as much as possible. Remember, £6 for a channel member with those W's by their name, or £7 to everyone else. Now remember, it also retails at £10.50. And I think actually Wool Warehouse, the biggest sort of wool internet company, I think they're struggling with it because they've got it at 22% off. Now, remember, they buy in bulk, so they sell it cheaper, which is always frustrating. They're not even selling it at recommended retail price. They're selling it at $8.99, and I now think they've reduced it to $6.99. So they're the same as us, £7 a ball. Okay, right. Let's go to the next one. I'm going to cross that off. So stage 2, let's go selling back to here. We're not doing shadow now. We have got Aster, a beautiful lavender-like colour. We've got 18 balls because when I buy a new colour, I normally buy 2 packs of 10 because if someone buys a jumper quantity of 8 or 9, you can't just have those 2 balls left over, can you? So I buy a large amount. As you can see there, Fizz has got... Oh, I haven't even shown it to people. You're kidding. I've just seen that go down, 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 down. I haven't got it out yet. Oh, thanks, Teresa. That's Aster. There were 18. There are now only 5 left. All the same dye lot. It's a beautiful, subtle lavender colour. This is a K Facet colour as well. Created colours by K Facet. So that's Aster. 5 balls left currently. Out of 18. Oh yeah, I've got it written on the screen. I was that organised. A beautiful colour. It can be muddled with iris and something else. What's this one over here? Because the palette is quite amazing. Yeah, you see, look at those. Oh, aren't they beautiful? How close some of those colours are. You can understand why, if you do the mercery stuff with Sue, that beautiful crochet, because she always uses felted tweed. That's what she always uses. Why these work so well. If I put that in the right place. Okay, so that's Aster. When I say that, I always want to say Biani and go hasta la vista. Mineral, one of the best yellow colours. There's only really 2 of them. There's mineral and cumin. Not to get muddled with them. Mineral, 13 balls of the same dye lot. Let's just show you them out of the packet. It's a beautiful mustard yellow. It's obviously more yellowy than Tango. Just to give comparison, there's the Tango. But similar to cumin. Cumin's a little bit more brown though. Okay, it tends to be the best seller, hence why I've got loads of mineral. So there is 13 of mineral available. Let's go to the close so you can see it better. Yeah, thanks Fizz. Yeah, Fizz says she likes that colour. It is the most popular one really on the shade card. Because the tweed neps are pretty much the same in them all, in all the felted tweed. It's blue, white, and then black. And the blue is wonderful. It kind of, you'd think it would pop too much, but it doesn't at all. Remember, let's go back to the sample just to show you. So this is lime knitted up. But see what I mean about that blue? It kind of just disappears into it. It doesn't pop at all. And then when you see it, even on the bigger one, let's go to the back of this beautiful pattern. Well, the blue just obviously just disappears into this blue colour. But the black as well, it's a beautiful... That's the thing. I've always loved felted tweed and disappointed to see it go. But it's 9 years in the shop. For local customers who come in every 2 weeks, they always go, oh, what have you got that's new? So you do have to kind of spice things up. And yes, you do need some house yarns for people to keep coming back and topping up for knits that they always use. But it's just had its time anyway. So it's just nice to change things around. I will be sad to say goodbye to it because it is a beautiful yarn. It is a high quality yarn. It is beautiful. It's merino. It's merino wool with the alpaca. It's wonderful. It's wonderful to knit with. And I say very versatile. You can do it on a 3.75mm needle or a 4mm. 4mm is just a little bit floppier, but it still works a treat. So there we go. That's the mineral. Mineral's all gone, Fizz? Oh, gone, yeah. Okie dokie. I like this. I can see that already on the screen what's coming. Thanks, Fizz. So I take that button off and go to CL. A lovely colour. This has been really popular. So popular that I've got one pack left, but with an odd. So and this is the hardest thing about having a yarn shop. You get this every now and again. So this is an odd die lot, full pack of 10. This is quite a recent one. Again, it's a K-facet colour. Oh, bless you, James. James has got this poor little lonely one. That's great. Thank you, James. Oh, Fizz, can you make a note of that James will have the... Oh, thank you. He'll take the random one. Great, because that's going to go in the random pile. Thank you, James. So there's a whole pack of 10 of CL, a beautiful blue in the latest K-facet colourway. Let's zoom in. No, press the wrong button there. Fizz, I've got buttons coming at me ears. If you want to compare it to the new blue, if you're not sure, that was the new blue, which is that was Pacific. That is very much. How would you explain that blue? This is softer, more gentle. Think of, I would say it's almost like my woad blue. It's that grey blue, or think of Simpsons sky when you're watching The Simpsons and it goes from white up to that blue. It's that blue. It's much, much more gentle. Let's zoom out. So not as harsh. Looks a bit lavendery on there. But it's not. Let me get the lavender out so you can see. So it is definitely bluer. All right. So this is a classic example. So only 2 CLs have gone. You could be watching this on catch up. By all means, send an email and go, oh, are there 5 CLs still left? If so, I'll take them, and you can do that. Because I know many people watch on catch up. Many people don't join in the live chat. No problem with that. You just say. Say again, Fizz? I like it. Fizz has moved me on. It's good. It keeps the pace up. Right, candy floss. No, it's good. You need to keep doing that because otherwise... Oh. Candy floss. Let's push the button. 221 is a form of pink. Again, there's a whole pack and the odd one. Clearly, this wasn't when I brought 2 packs, because if I bought 2 packs, they'd be the same dye lot. But I must have bought 2 packs of this and then perhaps didn't have enough money, so I only brought 1 pack. But it is a beauty. It's sometimes you have to not go by the name, because Candy Floss I would think was baby pink, very, very light pink. I wouldn't say that at all. But it is a beautiful pink. This one goes very well with... that one goes very well with Heliotrope 219. Can you see? Very subtle difference. And then you put bilberry with it. Oh my lord, look at those. Now you want to do some stuff with the mercery, don't you? That's where you can't fault felted tweed colours. So this is Candy Floss. Look at that. Another K Facet colour. I have to say, he had a big impact on felted tweed. And kudos to Rowan to go to him to say, add some colours, because boy, did he bring some colours in to pack a punch. He brought in the black. Felted tweed didn't have a black before. He brought in the black, and then look at colours like this. This one's coming up, but that's sulphur. Look at that acidic yellow. Oh, that's been a popular one. So he knows his colours, doesn't he, for sure. So that's Candy Floss, okay? Hey, Gail. Good to have you. Let's just do a quick recap. Oh, let's call that back up again. £6 a ball if you're a channel member. £7 a ball for anyone else. So if you're new in, Gail, yep, £7 a ball. Which still, think about it, is marvellous, because it should retail for £10.50. Some internet companies will often have it for $8.99 or $9.99. Wool Warehouse have at $8.99, but I think they've just done a 22% off. Maybe struggling like me to move move it on, and for it to be popular. It's lost its appeal to many people since those prices went up. So they've now got a 22% sale. So I think it's now $6.99. So we're the same as Wool Warehouse. £7 a ball, or if you're a channel member, £6 a ball. Okay. And we'll just go through colours. Gail, if you like one, you can pop it in the chat and you can buy one. We just need your email, okay? And there's a little form. So if you go to the top of the comments, scroll, it's pinned to the top. You should see the registration form there. You can fill that in. And all that is, it doesn't put you on an email list. You're not going to get spammed with email. It is literally for Fizz, who's my producer in my ear, who's taking all the data down into the spreadsheet. She just links your name with an email. So if you do buy tonight and go, oh, yeah, I want 4 of those, I can send you an invoice on Monday or Tuesday when I type it all up and say, you wanted 4 balls of this colour, and here's a PayPal link, and then you pay, and then I send it out. It's that simple. And the postage is, if you're in the UK, it's a flat small parcel rate, which I think is about £4.80 or £5.10, something like that. So it's just make it nice and easy, 5. Now, as the show goes, didn't say this before, as the show goes, if you end up buying 10 or 12 balls, you still only have one flat rate to pay, regardless of the weight. So if you end up going over 2 kilograms and need a large parcel, I just pay the extra, because that's the deal. Okay, so £5 flat rate, and the same for international. Doesn't matter about the weight or when you buy. If you keep buying throughout the show, it just gets totaled up, and I'll put it on your invoice and send it out next week. Right, let's get back to the selling, people. Oh, okay. See you, Emmy. Lovely to have you. Yeah, watch on catch up, and you'll see if anything takes your fancy. Oh, cool, Gail. Brilliant. Right, let's go to Fjord. Oh, I've got things. Let's take off Candy Floss. Fjord. Now, Fjord is what this has been knitted in. It was one of the sets of new colours from K Facet 2 years ago, it has been immensely popular because it's not a blue and it's not a green. It's really difficult to explain the colour of it, but it is stunning, and that's what this is knitted in. The shop sample. Let's just go to this screen, and oh, you're still up there, Gail. How did you stay up there? If it shows differently, I'll show you the back. Oh, it's difficult because of these lights coming in. That's a better shot, actually. CL. Fjord, beg your pardon. 9 balls. No idea where this 10th one went. Perhaps, Jimbo, you came in 6 months ago and bought 1 ball. Who knows? But there are 9 balls of Fjord. If you ever have a question, pop it in. Fizz is incredibly multi-talented. She can do way more things at once than I can. Fizz will answer you in the chat too. So, Bob, I can see you've left a message. I have no idea. Just wait for an answer from Fizz. Bob, you asked for 5 Astras. There's only 4. Asta, sorry, yes. There's only 4 left. Do you want the 4? And this is where I sometimes shut up, just to make sure Fizz is doing what she needs to do and the chat doesn't go all too blurry. So this is Fjord. Let's take the ball out so you can actually see it better. It's a beautiful blue. Let's put those other blues with it so you can see. You can see the difference. So that one was the Pacific, which is gone. This one was CL. So can you see the greeniness in there? A greeny blue of Fjord. It has been a really good seller. I've gone through it. And of course, you know, it's like as soon as you have a shop sample in it, everyone says, oh, I want that colour. Okay, so that's Fjord. And that's the beautiful shop sample. Thank you, Irene, for that. She's knitted so many of them. In fact, just to show you, I've had these in the shop for a long while. A 4mm and a 3.75. Can you see what I mean? About you can really hardly tell the difference between the two. .75, 4mm. It's hardly anything there. So if you're wondering what to do, you could definitely do bog standard patterns at DK weight. Absolutely. Just get your 4mm needles out. No problem with that. Okay, we're doing clay next. Thanks, Fizz. Let's get rid of Fjord. Clay. The most popular kind of white colour. It is the only one they've got. You would sell this over and over and over and over again. Let's go to that one. 5 balls of one dye lot in the bag. 4 balls of the separate dye lot. So you could argue, is there much in it? Sometimes the computer, when they're doing the dyeings in the machines, are so good, there's nothing in it. But let's just keep them separate for the time being. So you've got 4 and you've got 5. Now, the jumper behind us is predominantly clay. Let me get it off. And I love this pattern. we can't link to it or anything because it doesn't exist on its own. It's typical Rowan. It's always in part of their books, and it was in a book for about 4 or 5 years ago. But let me show you what it looks like knitted up. It is lovely. Come on. Here. So it's your classic neutral colour. It's not a grey and it's not a white, is it? But it's... oh, do you know what? Yes, there. And this one was done with Seafarer and Cinnamon to get these lovely stripes. But it's a lovely pattern. It's like a... do you call that basket weave? Or that effect of stocking stitch and then garter stitch, stocking stitch, checkerboard. Yeah, it's a lovely pattern. Sold many of it. Okay. So 4 and 5. And oh, Bob's got the 4. Okay. Yeah, you certainly can, Bob. 4 are yours. That leaves 5 clays. There we go. Let's move on. So, as I say, you could be watching on catch up and you've not seen those 5 go. If you're watching, you could drop me an email and say, oh, Stuart, are those 5 clays been claimed? If not, I'll have them. You sure can. Next one. Oh, sorry, Fizz. I've told you this wrong. I've spelt it wrong. It's iolite, not L, not lolite. Beg you, that's my fault. This is iolite. 6 balls, 5 balls of the same dye lot, 1 different. We're on to a new one. Let me go. Hang on. Let me turn over my schedule so I keep. Oh, we're doing well. We're going through these. Iolite, number 208. I love this one because it's not as. It's brilliant. Welcome to the club. Now, can I just take this moment to say, Teresa, this is the whole point of YouTube being a shop supporter. We use YouTube and channel members for perks. You know, like some people go to Patreon and you might get some perks on Patreon. Well, I tend to use YouTube and channel members for those perks because you're obviously giving me $4.99 a month, or whichever one you choose. Which actually, when you think about it, it's just like coming into my shop once a month to buy a ball of wool, which is wonderful. But Teresa, those channel memberships currently pay the internet and BT shop bill. It's brilliant how it goes back into the shop. But what it does mean is we do perks via the channel members. And in fact, Fizz, I forgot to do this at the beginning, didn't I? Let's push this button here. If that's going to work. Yes, it does work. So we're going through our running order. We're doing our jumper quantities. I said 9 o'clock we'll get to the single balls. I reckon we might be 9:15. We're not far off that. But we're going to finish with something special for channel members. Yes, for channel members. And in fact, anyone who's purchased something, there's going to be a special thing at the end. So do keep watching. We think we'll aim for 9:30 to finish, but I have been known to go over, but everything's going quick. So it might be around 9:30. But if you've spent something tonight, we're going to give you a little perk, because that's the whole point of how we use the channel members. Some shows we just do free prize giveaways for our channel members only. I think, Bob, you've won several things being a channel member. So there are perks. So yes, you're paying a monthly subscription, but I think you get good rewards back for that. And remember, you're supporting local too, which is wonderful. And Teresa, you could just do it for the month and then stop subscription if you want to. But as I say, they're dotted through on our monthly shows or future Selly Tellys. In fact, Lou, I know you'll like this, Lou. Oh, you've got a couple there, I see. Some fjords and some iolites. Thank you, Lou. I've gone through my sewing cupboard because we used to have patchwork stuff here at the shop. I found loads more sewing threads, cottons, and more fabric. There's not much, to be fair, but there's loads of sewing threads. So I'm going to do another Selly Telly sometime in July. So if you need to top up your cotton threads for your sewing machine, I'm going to be giving you those at silly prices. So anyway, let's move on back to selling. Thanks, Fizz. Iolite, yeah. A beautiful dark purple, but not as rich as bilberry. Let me show you bilberry again. So can you see how much darker it is? Well, look at you. You've got ears like an owl? Is it an owl? A hawk? No, that's eyes like a hawk. I did. Yeah, and some sewing threads. So, and some amazing haberdashery that I've found. Because, sorry, Fizz, I'm going to go off on that again. Karen, our garage, we've just spent the last couple of weeks redoing. So I can dye my lavender and blue indoors. I know, I can't wait to show you in June. So we've decked it out. It's no longer a dumping ground and dusty. It's got proper doors on. It's got a proper ceiling in. I'm pointing at there because that's where my garage is. And my lavender and blue dyeing stuff can stay out all the time. I can go in and dye. It's like a proper room. So I can dye during the day and at night times and not worry about the rain. But as we were cleaning out the garage, oh, Karen, I found some haberdashery. I found some phenomenal scissors. I found threads. Yes, Fran. Yeah, threads. More sewing machine threads. A lot of variegated, because remember, I was quilting as well. So a lot of them is variegated. So tune in for June. Anyway, back to Iolite. So you can see that's the bilberry. We're not doing that one yet. So it is darker, but it's a bit more subtle. Is this a Cafe one? Yeah, it is. Oh, no, it's not a Cafe one. No, it's a felted effect. I thought that said Cafe facet. So this is Iolite 6, but this one is an odd one, okay? So those 5 are the same. This one is an oddie. 2 left. Bilberry gone. If not, I'll take 2. Oh, no, we're not bilberry. Yeah, sorry, Bob. No, I was just showing that. No, forget that. Scratch. Oh, Karen's still on the screen. Thank you, Fizz. See, this is what I like. Okay, move that one on. So that Iolite, just checking that. So has Lou got the odd one, the odd dye lot, yeah? Yes, and then Bob, you'll have 2. You'll have 2 of those. So that technically leaves 3. But now we're moving on. Yeah. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah. Well, I can sort those dye lots out. That works a treat. Yeah. Oh, Lou, welcome to the club. Oh, that's well, you were part of the club anyway because of all your stuff that you do. But that means an awful lot. Well done. Thank you very much. So big shout out to Lou and a big shout out to Teresa. Really means a lot. Absolutely. And it's nice to be able to treat you too. Because you are special. Absolutely are. Okay. Right, we're going to Barbara. And I know you've seen Barbara because we used it as our shop sample example at the beginning. It looks very bright on there. It's not that bright. That looks like it packs a punch. Let me go to the close-up to see if it tones it down. Yeah, it's looking much brighter. So it's not that bright on the screen. It's a bit more subdued. Let's try this. Yeah, that's a better look. So it's like a raspberry, but not that vivid. That's almost like looking into the neon range. It's not at all. Okay. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. And oh, 6. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why have I got 5 and 1? Oh, I found an extra one. Oh, 6. Oh yeah, yeah. Can't count. I have 7. Yeah, I'm just checking my die lots of what I've written on that tag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So clearly, oh well, no, I've got the wrong one showing. I'm a numpty. Oh, I'm confusing things. Right, Barbara. Yes, 7, all the same die lot, and we've got one left. Oh, sorry, that's me. I've confused. I had the wrong button showing. Sorry, Karen. Oh, you're fine. 2 highlight and 2 Barbara. You okay with that, Fizz? I'll just pause. I'm not going to talk so Fizz can. So, all the same die lot. We've got 2 to Bob, 1 to James, 2 to Karen, 1 to Lou, 1 to Dinky Crafts Jennifer. Brilliant, yeah. Awesome. Barbara's all gone, everyone. No Barbara. Let us move on. Push my button. Rage. A popular red. It's a dark red. It's going to show as a bright red on this screen. There are 5 of 1 die lot in the bag. That's a better red. That plastic is stopping it from popping. Can you see the difference there? That is the red. It's more closer to like a Bordeaux dark red look. So ignore that. But yes, Rage 150, and then these 2 are separate. Okay, they're 2 separate die lots. So you've got 5, and then you've got an odd, and you've got an odd. But it's a lot more muted than that. See it? Let's go a close up on there. That's a better look. More muted. Okay. It's an awkward one that. Say 5 of 1 die lot and then the other 2 are odds. Just the way it goes. It's the hardest part of having a yarn shop, I found. Okay, let's move on. Lime. Beautiful. This is a K Facet one. Oh, and it's these. Don't need to get it out. These samples are knitted in lime. It's lovely. 5 balls, all the same die lot. Beautiful. Gone to Bob. Oh, beg your pardon. Got carried away there. I just saw 5 and went, thanks, Fizz. What would we do without producer Fizz? Have you got anything in mind, Bob? Tell us what you're planning. Beautiful. Oh, it's gone to Rob. Mine went to Rob. Thanks, Rob. Lou's got one of the rages. Okay, that means there's... Oh, you can have one of those odd ones, Lou. Tell us, if you've got any plans, if you've come here knowing about the Felted Tweed sale, because you've got something in mind, let us know in the chat. Let's show what's coming up. We have granite, sulphur, scarlet, seafarer, cinnamon, carbon, khaki, peach. We're getting low now in the colours. Not many high numbers left, and then we've got lots of single balls. So if you like doing colour work, yoke work, lots of single balls coming up. As you can see there, postage £5 in the UK, international 15, around $18, which is £15. And if you're still thinking about it, doesn't matter. You can just sit and watch. Some people do actually like watching the Selly Telly because they like seeing what people buy. Bob says, oh, yes, you see, there needs to be a little... What is that? That's it. I remember the kids saying this when I was a teacher. You snooze, you lose. You've got to be quick in that YouTube chat. Bob says he's got nothing planned. He just yes, it is. What I like about it, Bob and everyone else, is not many other yarn companies have been able to copy it. It's almost like for a long while they told the factory we'll pay more money to have exclusivity, because there are only so many yarn factories and commercial yarn factories around the world, whether it's Italy or in Turkey or wherever. But they're the main ones, certainly for Europe. And I think what happens is you certainly see it a lot in the commercial companies, certainly between King Cole and Sirdar. Someone will release something from an acrylic factory in Turkey and Sirdar will have it. And then you'll see it again in King Cole, but sometimes slightly different colours. Sometimes you almost see the same colour. So you know it's kind of come from the factory. But sometimes companies can pay for exclusivity, right? Yes, I know you're going to design this yarn for me, Felted Tweed, but I will pay a little bit more money for you not to sell it to other companies, or to change, or maybe you'll have 40% viscose rather than 25%. I have seen recently Drops do their own version of Felted Tweed, and I think they even call it Felted something. It's very, very close. But when you see it, it's still just missing something. I think the numbers are slightly different. But there we go. Jimbo says planning a granny square blanket. Fabulous. Lou, my tea cozies so just need odd balls. Oh, perfect. Great. Lou's got this fabulous tea cozy pattern book. It's quite a famous one. What's the name of it, Lou? Can you remember off the top of your head? It's where they look like mushrooms and they go whoop like this, and you they're in the round and they get smaller and smaller. They are really exquisite. Okay, let's carry on. Where are we now? We've done lime, haven't we, Fizz? Where are we? Granite. Okay, we've got 8 balls, all of the same dye lot. This is that lovely grey. And you saw Shadow before. Shadow was darker. Can you see the difference there? That is a much darker one. Shadow is, granite is not as dark. 8, all of the same dye lot there, granite. Two to Teresa. Okay. Oh, all gone. Love it. 1 left for Bob. None left. Yep. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, Bob, you can only have 1 because we had 8 5, yeah, 5 to Angela. The way it came up on Fizz's screen, and actually it's mine here. So 2 went to Teresa, 5 went to Angela. So you've only got 1 left, Bob. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Wonders of YouTube. Next, granite. Take that off. Sulfur. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 main ones on my screen before we then get to a few odds. So yeah, maybe around 9:30. Remember as well, if you've purchased something, you're going to go into the special price. Sulfur is a stunning one, and it's a K facet one. It's an acid yellow. It is beautiful, and that is the colour of it on the screen. It is wonderful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of sulfur. It is a K facet one. Colours by K facet. £7 a ball to normal members, £6 to channel members. It is an exquisite colour, not everyone's cup of tea, I can understand, but it was wonderful. Did often do well in the shop. That's sulfur. Oh, this is the tea cozies that Lou was talking about. Wood fungus from How Tea Cozies Changed the World. Google it, you'll be amazed. It's so cool. And do they use felted tweed in... I think they did. Say again, Fizz? Yeah, you can. What do you want? 2. Type it in the chat though, Fizz. Oh, no, it's gone 0. What have you done? Have you bought 6? She bought 6. Pop it in the chat though, Fizz. You did. Oh, it's just not come up yet. Mine's delayed. Okay, 6 to Fizz. Oh yes, Fizz has got 6. Right, that's sulfur gone. Scarlet. We're getting down to the low numbers now. Do you know, I get excited seeing that counter go down. That's worked really well, hasn't it, Fizz? Right. Sulfur. Scarlet isn't that red. Now it looks that they call it scarlet, but it's not scarlet red as you would think of. I was going to say the ruby slippers, but yeah, it's not. It's not that red. It is still a little bit more muted. And if I put Rage next to it, you can kind of see, even though it's not that boom in real life, that's a lot darker, like a maroon. It is redder, but not that neon. Okay, so there's 4 of them, all the same dye lot. Right, while you look at that, I'm just going to have a swig of water. And then bend down to get Seafarer. Oh, thanks, Fern's mum. It's great, isn't it? It's the wonders of technology, and it's also fun. I think it's a nicer way of shopping when it goes right. But the wonders of tech, hey, how Fizz can push some buttons like now. Oh, there's only 2 Scarlet left because Bob's got 2. They got your name on it, Bob. And it's great. It's a great team effort for sure. Makes the world feel quite small, does technology. So 2 Scarlet left. So, Kate, if you're watching on Catch Up and you're interested in Scarlet, you can always drop an email. Scarlet gone. Now, This next colour of Seafarer. Oh yeah, Fizz is doing some. That's it. I like seeing it populated too. It's like our own version of the Eurovision scoreboard, isn't it? Seafarer, out of all the colours, is my favourite. It is a beautiful dark navy, and the tweed really works. It's just, it's a very classic colour. So you've got the dark navy, the delicate little blue neps, and these brown neps. It's stunning. And it is that colour that is in this beautiful jumper. And you have your one line of Seafarer and then your one line of Cinnamon. But that is just, if you like a navy, it is a beautiful navy. Really, really muted. I'd love a jumper in that. So 2 have gone to Teresa. 2 left. And I think Seafarer is all the same dye lots. Yes, all the same dye lot. But that's why I put these 2 together. So you can see they're already creeping in. Oh, so Seafarer is gone. And let's then move on to Cinnamon. Beautiful brown. That's a classic one. It's not a Rowan, not a, what's his name? K Facet one. Beautiful. It is a glorious palette. And I'm getting excited. Well, I'm sad at saying goodbye to it, but I'm also getting excited because this autumn, the new yarn from West Yorkshire Spinners, which I know some of our channel members have already seen because we did a sneak peek, didn't we? The new yarn from the West Yorkshire Spinners is a double knit. It's a solid yarn, but it's based on William Morris. It's called Morris, I can tell you that. The colours are beautifully muted. If you know the West Yorkshire Spinners, you know their classic double knit colour lab is bright, poppy, almost think K Facet, bold and in your face. So this new one from the West Yorkshire Spinners called Morris for this autumn, it is all basically the colour palette of Felted Tweed. So it feels bittersweet to say goodbye to Felted Tweed after 9 years, but it's also something new and refreshing, but also something that we know and familiar with because of those colours from Felted Tweed. So if you love these Felted Tweed colours, you are going to love Morris. And most importantly, it's British. And it's a British company. Rowan, I think, has been since bought out by DMC, so it's an American company. And I think that's where maybe issues of going, money is going, and the price rises and everything. So to invest in the West Yorkshire Spinners into a British yarn, Massam, I think, Blueface Leicester or Kerry Hill Face, it's just going to be beautiful. I can't wait to get it. So this is creating space for it and the money to then pay for Morris too. So that's Cinnamon. Not back shortly. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, no way. Who's Bob? Yeah, it's a lovely colour. Fern's mum. Oh, what are you doing, Fern? You're going to making socks in the. Oh, yes. Yeah. What one are you doing? Let me see if I can guess. What one are you doing currently? Pheasant? Partridge? No, it's not. Is it? No, it is pheasant. Or are you doing one of the new ones? Starling or Jay? The signature collection, the Country Birds collection, is phenomenal. Mallard. This one reminds me of Mallard, for sure. Okay, let's move on. What are we doing next, Fizz? No, do you know what? I haven't heard Fizz for some time. Are you there? No? Has she gone to the toilet? Right. Why can't I hear you? Right, let me unplug. Maybe it's the time limit. Speak again now. Oh no, you've gone really funny, Fizz. I don't know, you've gone really quiet. What's happened there? I can kind of hear you, but you're like miles away. Maybe just. Oh, I can't. I can vaguely hear you. I'm going to turn you up full blast. You'll probably reset your computer, and then you'll you'll burn the ear out. Right, where are we going to? We're going to carbon. 4 of these. Yeah, you're all mottled, Fizz. I have no idea. Have you not done something to your microphone? That's really weird. Oh, God, that's better. Yes, that's really better. What did you do? Yeah, you're perfect now. I get really panicky when I don't hear Fizz. Yeah, I did. I think it might have been me. Might have been me. Right. What colour number is carbon? We're near the end, people. We're right near the end. Carbon. Oh, that's better, Fizz. I think. Oh. I was freaking out. Now, people, those who know their Rowan yarn brands, you can see how long this has been sat on the shelf because over the last 2 years they redesigned. This is the original label. You can see how it's not sold that well. Carbon. 4-in-1 dye lot. Oh, there's only 2 left. Seven balls, 4-in-1 dye lot, 3 of another. Yeah? Oh, I'm in trouble. Do you know, Fizz, that's not bad. For all these in our spreadsheets, that's the first one that's I've clearly mistyped in wrong. I don't know. 7, 4 of one and 3 of another. Sorry, Fizz. Oh, I might have done. Yeah. Oh, she's let me off. 4 of one, 3 of another. My favourite. Yeah, pheasant and mallard. Absolutely my favourite. Carbon. So it's. We've had. Let's go through those again for those. What one is that? So we've had granite, shadow, and you can see carbon there. Shadow's almost got a bit of pink in it. This is more grey, but on the blue side. Okie dokie. Oh, your YouTube screen is much quicker than mine. So I can only see 5 left. So someone's taken 3, but I can't see yet. But that doesn't matter. Oh, I see. So Bob, you've taken 2. Yeah, I can't count. Yep, we're coming down to the end. Two khaki. This is a 2025 colour. This was launched with Tango, Pacific and Shadow. It's a classic camo colour. Hence why I've only got hence why I've only got 2 left. because it did sell well. I think someone actually took 8 for a jumper, hence why I've got 2. Oh, yeah, I could do that, Karen. Yeah. Fizz will put that down in the notes and I'll hunt through. So 2 khakis. And we've got one more, then we're down to the solos, everyone. Then we're nearly done. This is peach. 2 of those, same dye lot. This was a K Facet one, and I was quite intrigued on this one because this was more popular than I thought it was going to be. It's an unusual colour. It's a muted peach. Oh, what? Teresa's got the 2 khakis and Bob's got the 2 peaches. Brilliant. Okay. A breather. Yeah, a little breather time. So we are now in the last probably 5 minutes. If you have purchased, I'm going to tell you now, give it away now. If you have purchased something, you, and many of you have, you're going into a special prize draw. And I have to get up for this. To win some free yarn. And those of you who know, I used to stock a lot of Rowan, and at one point we took on soft yak. And I have a tiny bit left over, so we're giving it to you as a giveaway. And that's just reminded me, I haven't got my wheel ready. Damn, I knew that was a job I was supposed to do. I'll quit. I know. No. So anyone who's purchased today, we're going to try and quickly get the wheel together, and you're going to have a chance of winning 8 balls of soft yak in this beautiful khaki green colour of Rowan. It was a delightful yarn. It's a trans-seasonal yarn because it's cotton, yak and nylon. So there we go. Anyone who's bought something today, we're going to do a wheel draw in about 10 minutes. To say thank you, a little treat. Right, so now we're down to the solo colours. Basically, all the ones. Oh, and of course I've gone into my odds already, so I'm a bit worried about where those odds are. Okay, so let's go into the odds. So these where there's only one of. Should we put them into the screen? I'm going to say again, Fizz. I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to get them all on the screen, and then we'll then get the names up. So. This is where there's just ones left. So let's take that off. Oh, we haven't done Iris yet, have we? Did we do Iris? Yeah, we did do Iris. No, we haven't. Did we do Iris? Okay. So these are odds. I don't know. Oh, it's because they're all odd die lots. That's why. There was logic to it. Right, so let's go to the odds and let's start with heliotrope. 219. That one is heliotrope. There's one of those. Oh, good, Sue. Well, you're in the draw to win it. You could win it when we do it after this. Karen, oh, can I have that magenta? Magenta? Where are you looking? I haven't got any magenta on there. Have you got your glasses on? So these are all odds. So heliotrope has gone. Whoop. Bye-bye, Bye, heliotrope. Then the next one is cumin. 193. That one is the cumin one. Remember, we compared that to mineral, didn't we? That was the mineral one. So you can see it's a bit more orangey. So these are all oneies. Then the next oney is camel. You don't have to change your screen just yet, Fizz. You're all right. And then, just so I... All right, cumin's gone. Brilliant. So that's camel. Sea salter, celadon. Oh, yes. I think there's going to be a bun fight for that bilberry because there's only one bilberry. Did I see someone wanting the bilberry ages ago? You... Okay, so we're not going to show bilberry. Are we going to show bilberry or not? We've got to... Okay, we've got to do it as we show it. Rightly so, yes, because that would be unfair. So, Lou, if you want the bilberry, you're going to have to write it again when we show it. But we're going to keep strict. The adjudicator in my ear says that's to keep it fair. Absolutely. So, this is... that's camel. And Karen, help us out with that magenta. I was looking at that first one before you named it. Oh, I see. Okay. Camel. Yeah, camel, move on. Camel has not sold. So sea salter is the other classic blue. There are two blues in the whole collection. Seafarer, sea salter. You can see the difference there. So that one is sea salter. Oh, that's gone as well. God, you're huge. This is where I'm amazed about this. So I can't see that yet, folks, who's got the sea salter. Oh, of course, Bob, should have guessed. But that's only now popped up on my screen. So you can see the difference in how people see it and appear on their screens. And the penultimate one, everyone, is celadon. It's an interesting colour, celadon. I wouldn't have thought this would have been popular at all, but it was probably my second or third most popular colourway out of them all. I think mineral was first, and then seafarer, and then celadon. It's like a mint. Okay, gone to Bob. Okay, here we go, bilberry, everyone. Lou. Blueberry. You all did that. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lou. You can't have it. And neither can you, Bob. This is what I like about this. James has appeared top on... Love it. It is a beautiful colour, that. I absolutely do love it. And it's got a home, all those solo ones. So then the only one we've now got to do is iris. Yeah, Fizz? And these are all single dilots. Have I got the thing for iris? Oh, no, I haven't. They are only separate ones. So let me just get them on screen so you can see. They are only single dilots. So that one is So you can only buy them as ones, I'm afraid. Oh, what now? What colour is Iris? Iris is 201. Oh, well, I must have been, maybe I had a few too many sherries when I was doing that, because those two are the same. Oops. $201? Yeah. 201 there. Oh no, they're the same as well. Oh, I must have had a bad day. Those two are the same. Three, no, yeah, that is wrong. So those are the same, and those are 24769. Oh yes, separate. Same, separate. Oh, Lou, I'm so sorry. You're like on a big satellite delay. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is like what Eurovision used to be 20 years ago. And let's go over to London. No, let's go over to Lou in Suffolk. And then Lou would be like, Suffolk calling. Sorry, Lou. Bilberry's gone. Sue, oh, this is, yes, must be your computer screen, as I see the bids as quickly as Fizz does. Oh, right. That's interesting then. Maybe, yes. Maybe it's because it's got to go through YouTube. So you YouTubers are all seeing the same. And then it has to come into my system to show the chat in my system. Got it. Didn't know that. Thanks, Sue. So, Iris. One has gone to Jimbo. One has gone to Bob. Karen's got the 2. So it leaves one left. Oh, Karen, you can have that on that. Oh, there's Teresa's got it. Oh, brilliant. Yeah. I didn't see that. Yep. How you feeling, everyone? I think that deserves a big high 10. Come on, everyone. At home, let's don't care who's looking. If your other half sat there, don't worry. Come on, everyone. High 10. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. You have got yourself a bargain for a yarn that should be £10.50 or £10. Only the internet companies normally sell it for 8 or 7. You've got it for 7. Actually, nay, some of you got it for £6 a ball. Everyone is a winner here tonight. Absolutely brilliant. You've got some sort of deal. I've moved a yarn off the shelf in quick manner. There's only a few left, so they'll go into my shop. Let's get the wheel ready to do the giveaway, and we're going to be doing this on the hoof because I forgot to copy and paste it in. So, right, Fizz has got the document with everyone's names on, I think, haven't you, Fizz? Okay, right. If you want to go to the loo, go to the loo. If you want to put the kettle on or get another drink, do that. I'm just going to copy and paste names into this wheel, so I may be looking like I'm doing something. Do that, and we'll be here in about 2 minutes to see who's going to get this giveaway. All right. I'll do wheel of names. Right, Fizz is just going to do a double check. This is Felted Tweed. Felted Tweed. Oh, I could press an ad. Let me press an ad while this is going on, if you don't mind, people. That's just reminded me. I'm just going to press an ad while we work out. You might get it, you may not, but it all helps, doesn't it? Right, I've just pressed ad. Right, we're working Felted Tweed giveaway. Oh no, it's a soft yak. Soft yak. Those who bought giveaway. Share. You got a Wooballs ad. Well, that's good. YouTube is finally linking craft with craft. They're cool, they are. Right. Copy link. I'm now making the wheel on the Let's see how this works. Obviously, we now need to add our names. Oh, what am I moving there? Wheel. I need to put that to the top. Nothing like a bit of organising as we go. Well, I have created my own. Okay. Oh, thanks, Fizz. Right, document for names. Let's go to that. Who are those people in the wheel? Let's have a look. And I've got to go to the drive because I closed that document. And it's right at the bottom. Thank you, Fizz. Fizz has given me the names with the wonders of technology. Typing it in. Wheel. Let's see if this refreshes. Where's the wheel gone? I've lost the wheel now. What have I done with the wheel? There it is. Populate the names. Here we go. Refresh. I've got to hide all these because it doesn't work otherwise. Right, let's put the right names in. What's that doing? That's completely weird. Yeah, it's because it's done online. It's just a template. Right, I want to do that. Give me the link, copy link, and paste into a wheel. Let's make that again. That. Add widget. I keep there. Why is that showing a completely random, different set of names? That's really weird. Oh, well, I'll just do it this way. That's weird. I've just copied and pasted them in, but that's really weird. We'll do it like this. We'll do it like this then. I'll copy it from this page into this page. So you can see. Right, there we go. So we have people in the draw: Sue, Teresa, Emmy, James, Lou, Rob, Bob, Karen, Dinky Crafts, Angela, and Fizz have all purchased something tonight, and you are up for an extra little surprise, which is having 8 balls, so that's sweater quantity, sent to you in the soft yak as a little thank you. Okay. Oh, let's go back. Are we ready, everyone? You ready? Here we go. Oh, it's incredible how it focuses on the wheel rather than... Oh, just call me DKJ. All right, brilliant. I can never know what to say. Okay, you happy with all those names, Fizz? Oh, thanks for the hands up, Anne. Hands back to you. We've got quite a few hands up there. Bob, Karen, Lou's giggling. All right, here we go. Let's press. Who's going to win? Press click to spin now. Who's going to win the soft jack? You. That. Well, you technically did buy, didn't you, Fizz? Do you? What? How do you feel? You can. Do you want it or do you want to spin again? She's. You worked hard for it. You paid. You bought something. It's just the way it goes. And do you know what? How do I hide that now? Oh, that's the weird one that wouldn't work, wouldn't it? So how do I get rid of that one now? That one's there. Do you know what, Fizz? All the work you do, you kind of deserve that anyway. But you can't fake those. It's just the way it is. You just press and go. So I think that's kind of deserving because you were doing a lot of button pressing, taking that clicker down, copying, pasting names, telling me in my ear what was next. So yes, bravo to you, Fizz. Well, there we are, everyone. That's a lot of felted tweed gone. It is a lot gone. Good. Wow. Just camel and cinnamon. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. And probably only 15, 20 minutes after. So there we are. That's Selly Telly. So if you are watching on catch up, I think it's nearly all gone. So sorry. Fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. We've now created room for a brand new yarn to come in this autumn and the money to pay for it too. And there we are. It's a new era. Felted Tweed is gone. We look forward to some new ones in. If you enjoyed Selly Telly, that's the format. One coming up in July sometime with all those sewing bits left over. So I'll keep you updated on that. Our next show, me and Fizz with the Woolpatch show, will be June. A nice pride theme. Yes, we'll be talking rainbows and things. And hopefully I'll have my skates on and I'll finish that lovely cabled echo sort of slip over I was doing. It will be lovely to have your company then. Otherwise, that's it. Oh, Sue didn't get an ad. Oh, okay. It's the randomness of it. Oh, look. Fizz, yes, absolutely, Rob. I think that too. Yes. Brilliant. Oh, see, look. Thank you, Teresa. You lot have been wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Lou loves it too. I've very much enjoyed your company. I'm going to get the rest of my water down me. Maybe a little beer. And then it's all it. I will see you sometime in... Oh, no, let's just quickly say. So, Monday and Tuesday. So, I'll get the document from Fizz on Monday. I will then write lots of emails out with the invoice on. As I said, if you change your mind, no problems at all. You might go, oh, I didn't mean to have that. I don't need those 3. It is not a problem. Please don't worry. They all go into the shop and be for the people in the shop. Not there's much left. And then once you've paid by Thursday or Friday of the week, I know many of you anyway, there's no huge rush, so don't panic about that. You'll probably get an email from me. I would have thought probably because I've got Monday and Tuesday off. So once I've looked at the document from Fizz, you'll probably get an email. Check your spam. So you are expecting an email from me, from my account, thewoolpatch.com, Stuart@thewoolpatch.com. Do check because there are some newbies here. Too. So do check spam. Otherwise, yes, probably Tuesday an email from me, then payment, and then I'll ship them out. and I'll let you know. That's the idea. Thank you so much for your company. Until next time, absolutely. There you go. Brilliant. Hopefully it passed by and you got a lot of knitting done. And hopefully have your company sometime in June. Have we got the date for June's Wool Patch Show, Fizz? I can't remember if we agreed a date or not. We usually do them every 22nd of June. And then we've got hopefully some cool shows coming up in July. Can you remember when we did Tube Dudes? We're doing something similar with this idea of a YouTube marathon over a Sunday afternoon into an evening, all linked with Pride, working with Martin Tenner of Knit 365. Hopefully we'll have an afternoon evening of YouTubers crafting 45-minute shows. So it's going to be a big summer of love. Thanks very much for your company, everyone. Thank you, Fizz. Thanks, you all. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday wherever you're watching. If you're watching catch up, thank you for watching. And we'll see you in June sometime for the Wool Patch Show. Cheers. Thanks so much.